Good morning, y'all. Welcome back to Market Watch. And if we wanted to keep this under 10 minutes, we gotta get going. So, first fact of business is someone bought that Titan Hydronoid Ultra for 20 bucks. Who was it? Who was the person? Holy cow. That or they took it off the market because they got flamed. But either way, this behemoth of an anomaly is been sold out, so no one needs to look at that anymore. Now the market is open on this, so someone please put a decent price tag on it. There we go. Know what it's worth, please. Hyper Vice Rocks, Fury Enabler. I didn't even notice what. I didn't even say what we were doing. We're gonna go over AA, see if anything changed from last week, and then we're gonna go over. It's kind of like a bullet round because I don't know how fast I should do these anymore. So we're doing this. So like bullet points. So Hyper Vice Rocks, blah blah blah. $8 still. That hasn't changed since last time. Ninja Gear, only one on the market. Just the one Holo Hex, same as last week. Shun, $18, $19, same as last week. Only got one, but there's two of them. Titan Nobilius Ultra. This thing, it's same price as last week. That's gonna be the common trend for a lot of the cards that we have. Tusk card. I don't know if I paid close attention to this last time, but this is a very good Ventus card. It's about on the market for $4. It's running you about $5 or $4. So, I would say wait, because to me that's not worth it. For that price, that card, it may be good in Ventus, but it's not $5 good. Thunderstorm still out of stock. $3 market price. Titan Hydronoid Ultra still out of stock. $3 market price. Clone Army $5. Out of stock. Dan Kuzo $26. That's about right, same as last week. Touch of Darkness. I'm pretty sure this is the same price it was last week, but I don't think I paid it the attention that it deserved, because I've been a big proprietor of this card, but it also is Ninoka, which has been like it's kind of monopolized AA because they seem to be the only one that has been able to push out the product on TCG Player. So the $9 is definitely inflated. It is an awesome rare, but I personally like the card. I think if heroes get a lot better, right now they just kind of aren't. I feel like it would be a good card, but for 3 cost, if it stopped the attack too, that'd be really good. That'd be well worth the money. Alright, I guess we're done with AA. Okay, cool. So now we're here in BR. We're making record time. We're speeding through this. Woo! Yeah, I'll be able to upload this in a timely manner. Jesus. Alright, here we go. Super Fuel, same price as last time. $50 for the Holo Hex. And $21.39, the weirdest market price number I think I've ever seen. It's like those Yu-Gi-Oh monsters with like 35, and it makes you have to whip out a calculator. I hate those things. ATDU. Dragon Ball, get out of here. Still about $11. Looks like Toolbox revised his stock, changed the price, so he's now the cheapest option you have. And I looked at his his whole store. It's just ATDUs. So if you want to rob this man of all of his ATDUs, only about $7, and then you can sell them at these prices. Don't do that. That's mean. But good job, Toolbox. What is this? $13? Yeah, $13. Titan Trox Ultra. That seems to be the cheapest one. They go up from there. Holo Hex is $36 for a Holo Hex. That's insane. That's pretty crazy. So if you got that Holo Hex, rolling in it. That's weird. I guess I chose weird filters. So, but Air Zero market price $9.68. Foil is $12. we'll change the... Oh, because I pressed toolbox. God dang it. How'd I do that? Stop. There we go. You screwed me over. $9. Hollow X's are running about 15, 16. That one even has a picture. So, in case you're denying someone actually... Oops. This is what happens when I try to prepare. $7. I mean, rare is like really hard to find, I guess, but it's $7 for this Hyper Cricelios. Like, if someone is running this, if there's like some hidden tech that I don't know about, that people are just running this over Hydroid, let me know, because I don't know why this is so expensive. Not even Hollow Hex. Not even Hex Rare. I don't know why it's $10. No one's running that. Hyper Howlkor, this should honestly, after my deck profile, should have gone up. It should have shot up in price. I don't understand what's happening. Little do I know I have no influence on the market whatsoever. About, what is that, $12.50 for Hex, or I guess the most expensive one. I don't know if that was Hex, but $6 for Shen. Yeah, I mean, it's expensive. If you want to play Aquos, he's kind of mandatory, but about 11 bucks, 13 for Hollow Hex. Boom. Hurricane Winds, $9.75. $16 for Hollow Hex. That sounds about right, but $8.75 seems to be pretty stable for non-Hollow Hex. Dark Fortune, $5.48. Something nobody's using anymore. Sad face. Hollow Hex about $13, $14. Hypertrox, $5 still, same as it's been. $5, about $11 for Hollow Hex. That seems to be a common trend for these cards. Hyper Serpentease hasn't gone up. I think it will go up after the Invitational, if that's not just AA stuff. If it is able to, they're able to use their own decks, because I think a lot of people were going to use the Hyper Serpentease. Hollow Hex. Oh, Nanoka's bleeding into BR. Cool. I didn't think they sold BR. So, $15. $10 for one of the Hollow Hexes, if you saw that. So, that was really good. Feel free to pause. I'm going a little bit fast here. We'll find the equilibrium next week. Like, we'll get into this. We'll tailor it like a fine suit. But for now, we're still measuring. $8 for Huge Knowledge. Still, like, Ventus. I don't know why Ventus is so expensive. It just makes no sense to me. Like, Ventus is not really doing anything. Like, so, I don't know why they think that they can charge so much for their cards. I mean, Huge Knowledge is a staple. And it's an awesome rare, but still. About $13 for the Hollow Hex. Like, you run 2 of those in any Ventus deck. Hypernilius, fairly decent price. About $9 for the Hollow Hex. Not as much anymore. Nerdy Friend's still killing it with the 3 apiece. Atta boys. Titan Tertonium Ultra. About $9.50 for no reason. I really don't think people are using this card. Holy cow, Alphas. What is going on, buddy? This isn't even a Hollow Hex. This is just him for $21. Wow, it gets pretty crazy over here. That's kind of ridiculous. I shudder to think what page 2. Okay, these are the Hollow Hexes. $35. No, guys. No, it's not worth that much. It's really not. It's not that good of a card. I should know. I should definitely know. $10.50 for Maximus Fangzor Ultra. I don't know why this seems to be so expensive or / going up in price, because there must be some hidden thing going on to where people are like milling their decks to where this is more viable of an option, because I have no idea why else this could be climbing as much as it is. So $20, okay, for Hollow Hex, but around $10. Dan, we're in BB now, boys. Dan, $25, pretty standard, same price as last time. The Hex is less expensive than the non-Hex. Pact of Darkness, $28, $26, or that's like $27. They're all the same. They're all the same to me. No Hexes. We're out of the market on hexes, so that's interesting. The Tiger Reflex that was $9, $10 is not been picked up. That's very interesting. No one has copped that. See, like even when Ventus is cheap, no one wants it. So I don't know, but that's just really good for what that is. Oh, we're still in BR apparently. I've been making some boo-boos. $13.50 for this. I don't know why this is so expensive either. It's a good card, but I mean, 5 costs for 1100. I get that the effects are good, but you still have to Victor phase, and it's an awesome rare. But I don't know. And like, I haven't seen a Crocelius Ultra in forever, so, or Aurelus at least. Titan Ilias, $4. Out of all the cards, that should be expensive. Yeah, cop these while they're still $4. Thank you, Ojama. There's only one left, and then it spikes up to 8. That's very interesting. There's only one for $4 left. That's crazy. So looks like that's about right. Stand togethers, $6. Hex is like 15. So Nature's Power, one of the most expensive rares to ever exist in the game, except Crocelius Ultra for no reason. Which this one's actually good. So I don't understand. About $9 for Hollow Hex, which is a rare find because this card is hard to find as it is. And Hollow Hex, $10. That doubles the price of what it is normally. So then we got Strata, the Shun for poor people, even though that's starting to be less and less the case. $7, about $5. It's creeping up on Shun. Like, you can get a Shun for $6 and Strata's $5, so just go for the Shun at that point. It depends what your deck calls for. $4 Mac, one of the threats of the century. Hollow Hexes are running about $10. Midas Indius, I noticed this. It's getting expensive. I don't know why Midas. I mean, I know why Midas Indius is this expensive. It's a good card and it's a rare, which is harder to find than awesome rares. But, like, it's just expensive. Oh, they're all Hollow Hexes. That explains it. Okay. $12.99 for a Hollow Hex when I could buy, like, for a playset, I can get not for $9. Yeah, okay. That's probably not going to happen. But yep, that's Midas Indius, about $3 and never mind. So I brought that to attention for no reason. Okay, cool. And then Absorb, I thought was interesting. $5 still, $5, $5.50. I mean, it's an awesome rare, so I guess that's a good price for an awesome rare. But Sinkhole just kind of made that not really that worth it anymore. So who knows? All right. I hope you enjoyed this week's Market Watch. We made pretty good time, 13 minutes. So, without further ado, if you like to actually suggest cards that you want me to keep a watch on for next week, go ahead and mention it down below. And, well, look at those. I mean, unfortunately, you know, it's not as, like, wide of a library as, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Or something like that. So, I mean, like, everything is in pretty close proximity with each other, so it's not like, I don't know, it's just like, it's like a small town. Like, we know what these are at any given moment. Like, we know what they're up to, we know how their kids are doing. Like, so it's just like, unless there's like more packs, then it'll be like, okay, what specifically do you want me to look at? You know what I mean? Like, I can't dive in. Everything's just pretty much there already. Like, the packs are pretty much just, whoa, look at this price. I don't know if that made any sense, but I don't care. I'm tired. So, follow me, Twitter, whatever, Magnus YouTube. Thanks for getting this channel to 69 subs. I appreciate it. So, see you next week. Market Watch Wednesday, and then also Monday for Magnus Monday, baby. Drum up.